Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? It is Monday, April 29th, 2024, 6:23 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:23 a.m. Eastern Time. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy to be back. You have no idea. You really miss something when you can't do it. It makes you just appreciate it even more. So I'm so excited about today. I'm going to slowly ease back into trading. Good morning, Greg. Thank you, Night Truck. Good morning to you, Rob. Hey, Shake and Bake. It zapped your post. I didn't see it. Hey, Tom, Rachel, my girl Tammy. I missed you too. Mark. Hey, Casey. Thanks, Mark. Thank y'all. Hey, Tess. Dollar Tree. Mal. Exactly, Mal. Donald, you were worried, Donald? Sorry about that. Hey, Marvin. Alnick, one-liner. Diego. Hey, Paula. You're so sweet. Chris. Success, Space, Hector, Long, Walter, Casey. Hit the like button. So I gave TCG an update. I will give you a brief update because y'all are here for charts, not for my health issues. But I had hyponatremia, I had low sodium, and I got really confused, spatial awareness issues, and I fell one night and broke my rib and 3 vertebrae, and then the next night I fell on my nightstand trying to get off the bed and have a laceration, and my face is pretty jacked up on the side with bruises. So I was in ICU for 3 days, hospital for 5 days total, and I'm back and my sodium's back to normal. And we're going to make sure it stays that way because I missed y'all. Morning, Long, Walter, Casey, Paul, Mike, Danny, Rob. Okay, let's go back to the top, take any chart request. Looking. Keep those doggies looking. Rawhide, A-Lab. Okay, A-Lab had a great Friday. Newer IPO. Daily trend change to the bulls. Now the question is, can it go take out the all-time high or will we set a lower high? On the weekly, a lower high is anticipated compared to 95.21. But you could backburner this, look for 5-minute oversold during regular trading hours. So it was up so big on Friday. I think a backburner would be prudent. Thank you, Tammy. Aren't they long? Insanely. So funny, my husband wasn't in town and I had a viral infection where I was very nauseated for 4 days and got sick, if you know what I mean. And then I didn't drink my Powerade and my electrolytes that I normally drink because I couldn't open it. Anyway, it was a perfect storm. Thanks, Patrick. Hey, Fat N. Okay, what's after A-Lab? NEM. So crazy how small the world is. I had someone reach out to me and he's a doctor at the hospital where I was staying in ICU and he offered to help me look at images. He's a radiologist. It's like, God, these people, y'all are so nice. Got some nice people in this community. Newmont has a weekly uptrend. It has a monthly uptrend. It got over, not an uptrend, sorry, unconfirmed, but a monthly higher high. Oil's crossing the trend line. Well, it sure is. Inside bar on Friday. 4 hours super healthy. Super healthy. Potential 8-hour bull flag. Oil's really giving it up here, which sometimes there's pre-market shenanigans. I'll show you the chart in just a second. I'm looking at the CL options. Okay. Okay, we did NEM. Let me show you oil. So on oil, it really respects trend lines. I don't do a lot of trend lines on stocks, but on futures, I really like it. And we're almost breaking this trend line. Not quite yet. I set my alert a little early, but we are right there. On the 4 hour, you can see it. We're right there. So it needs to break 82.96 for a confirmed downtrend on the 4 hour. And I like that short below 82.96. Okay, what time is it? It's 6:30. Let's get started. Good morning. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, or X, at Chart Gal Lori, that would be lovely. I appreciate it. And I also appreciate if you'd hit the like button. I'm going to stop during the show and take my sips of electrolytes, so y'all just bear with me. I don't want to end up back in the hospital. My parents just happened to be here for my nephew's graduation, so I got taken care of by my parents. Not a bad gig. Spoiled girl. Okay. Let's go start with the indices. Actually, let's start with the table. We're leaning a little more bullish than bearish. I am cognizant that we do have, or I'm aware that we have some potential rising wedges on some charts. So we need to be careful and not overlook that. And on SPY, 50 RSI is immediately overhead, and the daily 26 EMA and the 50 MA. Let's look at that. On the daily, we have the 50 MA here. You can really see it on SPY right there. Daily 50 MA. Daily 26 EMA, we're right below it. RSI, we're right below 50. This is a do or die line in the sand. For the bulls, they need to get over 50 RSI and get over the daily 50 MA to prove it. QQQ is a little bit farther away, distance, FARTHER, farther away from the daily 50 MA, and it's getting stuck at the 26 EMA and the 50 RSI. So we'll see what happens. We have the biggest week probably that we've had all year. This is probably the biggest volatility week we will have. Let me show you what I mean. Wednesday, sorry about all these. I got the 1-star events on here, but the 3-star Fed interest rate decision at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, and then the press conference at 2:30. This most likely will move the markets. Let's see what the Fed Watch tool, 2 days and 5 hours. And as of right now, they're saying no change. 97% chance we will get no change. 2% chance we'd get a quarter cut. And this updates real time. It can change on a dime. So that's CME Group, Fed Watch tool, if you're interested in that. So if we don't change rates, that is what the market is expecting, is no change. All right, did I go over everything else? Yeah, Hang Seng was green. DAX is currently red. XLF is on the fence, and we'll take a look at that. I like that for Queen of the Mountain trade. So that is our calendar, our table, and I have some Queen of the Mountain notes off screen that I'll share with TCG members when I am done. All right. So on ES, we have a daily uptrend. I pointed out the resistances we have: 50 RSI, 26 EMA, and daily 50 MA. I will be waiting for a short. If you see this little tag right there, daily 50 MA, I have an alert there. So if we can have a 15-minute downtrend in this area of the daily 50 MA overhead, I will look at it short, because this looks like a rising wedge to me. Higher high, tiny higher high, and no follow through. That looks like a rising wedge. RTY last night had a rising wedge that I posted about here, and that fell bearish in a big way. We're back up here testing 202.350. I think that could be a top fish area. And if you're wrong, you're only wrong by a few dollars. And then the Dow has not gotten a daily uptrend. RTY has not confirmed a daily uptrend. NASDAQ has, ES has. All right, so I told you about that. VIX is just letting all the air out of this balloon. EMAs are overhead on the 4-hour. On the hourly, we are not oversold. Bears are walking this down at a very comfortable pace. 1542 is your new resistance. Support 1492. Weekly higher low is the more likely scenario compared to 1240, but no bulls in sight yet on VIX, which we know this will get elevated. We have Amazon earnings tomorrow after hours, which usually is on Thursday with Apple. I thought that was odd, unless I'm wrong and not reading TradingView correctly. So Amazon after hours earnings tomorrow, and then Apple after earnings Thursday, and then we have FOMC interest rate decision on Wednesday. It gets no bigger of a week than this. So if you have swings that are in great profit, I would take at least one scale off before this huge volatility comes in. I would lock in some profit. That's just me. Bitcoin is weak. We are below yesterday's low. 59573 is your support. And I would say we're looking for a daily higher low compared to that level because we have enough room. But these EMAs are just whacking price. And is this a canary for the markets? I don't know the answer to that question. That was just, I'm contemplating. Okay, we're below the EMAs on ETH. And we have enough room for a daily higher low compared to 306.727. Do the bulls set it? Dollar has this little wacky channel going on. On the next bounce, we're looking for a 4-hour lower high due to the size of this pullback. That's good for metals. Going sideways on the hourly. 30-minute EQ on the dollar. And I was drawing this morning. Did I do that on the hourly chart? Yeah, we're breaking bear out of gold. Now on the next bounce, we're looking for an hourly lower high. Gold is a short on a bounce using 2356 as your stop. Oil, we're close to losing this little trend line. On the next bounce, we're looking for an hourly lower high relative to 83.91. And let me just slow down a little bit and let's just do this box as an example in case you're new here. So odds favor. We got the higher high, potential higher low, and then a lower high is expected due to the size of the pullback. We're looking for a lower high relative to 83.91 on oil on the next bounce. I support a gold short and an oil short. Nat gas, we're looking for a top fish against 1966. This is called the Widowmaker or naughty gas because of what it can do and rip your face off. So if you don't normally trade nat gas, today's not the day to start. But if you're very familiar with it, I think an hourly lower high top fish is prudent. Thanks, Hottie. I got Snap on my list. Oh, Snap. Okay, silver has a pretty clear downtrend line, trend line like gold does. It has not broken it yet, but it's close. And platinum is stronger than the other metals. Apple having an update, had some positive news. Let's see. Apple has renewed talks with OpenAI, generative AI features per Bloomberg. So gap rules apply. So 171.34, that is your high of the prior day. And if we hold the high of the prior day as support, that becomes a long signal because this is strong. Apple's leading the market. I don't favor shorting the market aggressively. As long as Apple is pushing hard, then we need to be careful. I know I quoted a potential rising wedge up here on the hourly chart. I still stand behind that, but I won't act on it if Apple is still pushing. If we lose the high of Friday, that is a bearish signal. Amazon is gapping up, so both names that are reporting this week are gapping up. Well, Apple has news, but folks could be front-running earnings, assuming there is a bullish reaction ahead. Nvidia, it is not gapping up. We have a daily uptrend. We got over the daily 50 MA, got over the daily RSI. 4-hour uptrend, plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low. And look, we're holding the hourly EMAs. We're not gapping up, but bulls aren't rolling over either. We're holding that 12 EMA just fine. Again, looking for the 4-hour higher low relative to 77680. This could be a 2-week bull flag on Nvidia. And they don't have earnings until May 22nd. All right, Cava Restaurant Group had a huge day. So Cava had a huge day. So this is a back burner. And if you don't know what that is, you can look up back burner chart guys on YouTube. And you can see the video where Dan talks about back burners. And you're looking for first 5 and 15 minute oversold conditions during regular trading hours. So on Cava, what I do is, okay, let's go set the alert. Tell me when RSI gets to 30. And then I'm going to do it on the 15 minute as well. And I do both a lot because if on the 5 minute we're bouncing and the market's pulling back heavy, I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that short. I'll wait for 15 minute. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, if I'm looking for a long and the market is pulling back hard, I'm not going to take that long. Okay, I said it right. PANW, still trying to get the brains situated. PANW is just over the daily 50 MA. We do have a daily uptrend. And I like the little squeeze it has going on right there on the 30 minute. And we're gapping up. Gap rules apply. So as long as we hold the high of Friday, 294.13, that is a potential long signal with this 30-minute squeeze. SMCI, thanks Jay. SMCI has earnings tomorrow. Wait. Sun will come out tomorrow. So tomorrow after hours, SMCI. And I anticipate this to be a rowdy one. We still have EMAs overhead. And we're looking for a weekly lower high. Excuse me, not used to talking this much after not talking for a week. I told my dad, I'm like, back to work tomorrow. My break is over. He's like, I don't think you got a break. He's been in the hospital with me and helping take care of me. I can't lift anything over 5 pounds. And he's like, I don't think you got a break. And I agree. Weekly lower high anticipated compared to 1229 on SMCI. Just anticipate volatility on this sucker. It was up pretty big on Friday. You could try a back burner. Yeah, you could. Looking for a 4-hour high or low. Looking for 5 and 15-minute oversold during regular trading hours. Oh, snap. Snap's having a wonderful day after earnings plus TikTok. So this is a potential TikTok divestiture news. Well, it's not official yet. This is a potential 4-hour bull flag. This is a back burner setup. When you're up 27% on earnings, then we're going to look for the first 5-minute oversold during regular trading hours. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Gotcha, Success. Thanks for calling that out. Success says, watch PANW and crowd because FTNT reports for correlations. Tesla is on a tear. This is my number one idea for the day, is looking for the first 5-minute oversold on Tesla. They are on a tear on China full self-driving news. I'm going to do a 5. I'm going to do a 15-minute. This is very high volume. We like it when it does that. That's not what I want. That. Okay. Hey, Ivan, I would say I'm back about 30%. I've got a broken rib and 3 broken vertebrae, and the rib is causing me the most problems. It is not pleasant. XLF. XLF has this 30-minute EQ sideways. I think you can play the break of 40.97 for a long, or the break of 40.90 as a short, and then if it doesn't get followed through and take out 41.05 very quickly thereafter, I would bail on the idea. It needs to take out both quickly. So XLF 30-minute EQ. I've got 5 minutes. Let me go back up and see. So those are my Queen of the Mountain trades. Oracle, I called out last week for a potential long. I took it long off this 200 MA right here. We have the 50 MA overhead. A pullback buy with a gap fill at 114.99. That could be a good potential long. 114.99. I like Oracle long. Looking for the weekly high or low. However, on a bounce, we're looking for a weekly low or high. Hi, King Posse. Thank you. Okay, Google. Sure. Google had a huge day on Friday. Thursday, they beat. Oversold bounce watch. This is a back burner, but you're looking for it during regular trading hours, not in after hours. Nope, that ain't it. So you're looking for a 5 or 15-minute oversold during regular trading hours for a back burner after that big gap up. Thanks, Jay. PLTR. We are gapping up. Gap rules apply as long as 2267 holds. 2267, the high of Friday here. Then it would be a long signal right over that high as support. On a pullback, gap rules apply. As long as we're holding that gap, that is a bullish signal. If we lose 2267, that is a bearish signal. On the daily, we're in an uptrend, but I would anticipate a rejection of the daily 50 MA on first test. We shall see. Thanks, Marvin. TOST. Daily trend change over the 50 MA. This thing is toast. Just kidding. Gap rules apply. You're gapping up. Open 2261. Yeah, gap rules apply. As long as we're holding 23.99 as support, it's a long signal. All right, if you could hit that like button, there are 234 of you and only 86 likes. If you could hit it, that'd be great. I'm going to go get ready for the TCG live stream. I appreciate you being here and forgiving me for last week for my accident. And I will bring it this week. All right, y'all have a wonderful day and use stop losses.